come make coffee with me and let's talk about Love Island. You're sitting just above my dish drainer right now, so ignore it. Don't worry about that. I don't have access to a car today, so I'm gonna make my coffee at home. I haven't done a Love Island All-Stars debrief on here in like a week and a half, so we're doing it now and we're making coffee while we do it. I always watch with the VPN, so I'm caught up to where it is like in real time. So that's like mostly what I'm gonna talk about. So if you're not caught up in real time, maybe save this and come back to it. Let's just say I gave Curtis the benefit of the doubt at the start of this season because in between the last time he was on and now, I actually met him and he was so nice. I was like, oh my God, he was so nice to me. I kind of get it now. I'm rooting for him. Scratch anything positive I ever said about him. He was so nice to me, but I wasn't trying to couple up with him and he wasn't on TV. Forget that. How he is completely getting away with doing exactly what he did on season 5 is beyond me. I don't know why none of the boys are calling him out, why more of the girls are calling him out to his face. Like, thank you, Elma, for actually saying something. I'm actually gonna need you to say something more to him. The anger towards Scott, I get it. I do understand where she's coming from, but let's take that anger and redirect it towards Curtis, okay? Sue, let me just say, I have been defending you within an inch of my life, and it's getting really hard to do now. You're pushing it. Up until last night, I was completely rooting for you on your side. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Ekin to death. I'm not gonna stop loving her. But the way that she reacted to Curtis picking her last night, girl, where's the old Ekin? The Ekin we saw 2 nights ago when she was telling Curtis that she was done, bring her back. Curtis so clearly wanted Danielle to pick him and had no intention of ever telling her that he was closed off with Ekin. Curtis does this friendly thing, I feel like is part of his gaslighting because he was gaslighting Ekin. Sure, he's that friendly, but it's convenient because when it crosses over into flirty, he can just be like, no, I'm just friendly. And he can get away with being flirty with everyone. He's also very clever with the way that he words everything he says. So he can never like, technically say that he did what he did because he's like so shady in the way that he says it. I don't even want to talk about him that much, but it's like the only thing going on and I'm pissed about it. The reason why, and I've said it from the beginning, that like Curtis and Ekin kind of make sense together, like weirdly, because they're both performers as their career. They both perform as their job, and that's what they're doing in Love Island. That was why it made sense to me before, and now it's becoming even more clear why there's all this drama. I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, I don't really care if Ekin goes home now as long as Curtis goes home. Like, I'm kind of like, okay, they can both go then. As much as I love Ekin to death, if she chooses to stay with Curtis, then they can both go. I just spent so much time talking about them, I literally like don't even know